Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. Alright, so before I get started, I want to show you guys the dried results of my jewelry tops, which dried in literally like a day. And it's funny because when I was editing the video and getting it ready to post it to YouTube and stuff, I noticed that, do you remember when I had brought it up close and it wasn't in focus and I tapped the camera and it put this in focus? Well, I realized after I had focused here, once I was doing my painting down here and the blowing out, it was not in focus. I was so mad that maybe some of you didn't even notice, but if you didn't and you go back and look, you'll see the first two blooms I did were completely in focus. And then after that, after I had shown you and then touched my camera to focus and then I came back down, it was out of focus. So I apologize. You know, if that was driving your eyeballs nuts, because it drove mine nuts. But you got to see the close-ups, really nice. But anywho, speaking of close-ups, here it is dry. Now I don't want to mess with it again, just in case. Now you can see the ridges and the lines from the wood, right? That's from the wood. But once I put the resin on it, it's gonna look great. So I'm hoping to actually not I'm hoping I am not I'm hoping I am gonna get the resin on these probably today, so then in the next video I'll be able to show you the final result. I know some people do videos and do the whole process and show you the final result, resin, finished, framed, all of that. That's not how my channel works. In order to do that, I have to do it like way in advance and do multiple steps and multiple videos. And quite frankly, I don't always have the time for that. So when you watch my videos, if you want to see final results, resin or whatever, well, not resin, but dry results and stuff like that, you'll always see it the video after or the video after that. And to be honest with you, it gets you coming back to my channel to watch the next video so that you can see the dried results of what I did the previous video. So I will show you these resined results in Saturday's video. So I'll do that. You'll get to see it in Saturday's video before I leave for Texas. Before I leave for Texas, I am leaving on a jet plane for Dallas, Texas on Monday. I cannot wait. For those of you who still have not booked a ticket, what on earth are you waiting for? Come on, come to Dallas, Texas. Come and see me in Dallas, Texas, March 14th to the 16th. I'll be teaching 6 classes: the bloom technique, the blowout technique, an ocean resin piece, and also a top coating resin piece. And no, my package still has not shown up. It's still missing. So I'm still hoping and praying that it shows up, but it is still missing. But yes, Dallas, Texas, come and see me. www.fluidartexperience.com if you want to purchase tickets. All right. Some of you may have seen when Lisa came to visit me a couple months back. It was actually in November. She came to visit me in November and she did a massive, I think it was a 24 by 30 inch canvas, I think, and she did the wildest colors. And I always said I was going to redo that pour because I wanted to try it and put my spin and my, blowout, experience to it. And I never got around to it, but today is that day. So that is what I'm doing. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out video number 718. 718 is the one that has Lisa and I doing her blowout, where I'm teaching her how to do a blowout. So let me tell you about the colors I'm using. And if you want to know how to mix your paints for the perfect blowout, check out video number 719. I will link it up here at the top. That is a full tutorial on how I mix my paints with water and Floetrol. So my base paint, and this is actually leftover from when Lisa was here. I had it covered with saran wrap and an elastic band. And look at that, it's still absolutely perfect. And I'm so glad I had this pre-mixed because I don't have any more turquoise green by Amsterdam. She depleted my bottle of turquoise green. So luckily I had some left. So turquoise green by Amsterdam. Then Two of the colors are these little guys, which I never buy. Lisa brought these and they're pretty much empty, but I wanted to keep the bottles so that I could show for any future videos. It's Liquitex gouache, acrylic gouache. That's what these are. Now, don't ask me how I mix them. I have no idea when we mix them what my ratios were because I don't use this stuff. So I must have done 50 million drip tests that day to get the right consistency, but don't ask me what the consistency is or what the ratios are for that particular brand because I have no idea. Look, I don't even have labels on them. Look at that. So I guess I need these little guys back. So the orange guy is cadmium free red light. Then we have 24 karat gold by DecoArt. Then we have fluorescent violet. Oh, and these are Liquitex basics, by the way. Liquitex professional. All right. So we've got fluorescent violet. Then I've got metallic cobalt blue by Artist Loft. Lisa did not put this color in her painting, but I am. Interference turquoise by TriArt. Then we have Quinacridone magenta by Holbein. And then she had drizzled a little bit of titanium white on the top, just a little bit. So those are the colors. And like I said, Lisa in her painting did not actually use metallic cobalt blue. We actually took it out of the lineup, but I really like the blue and I think it'll be a great contrast against the turquoise green. Isn't that pretty? So I'm adding it in. So we'll see if that was a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm going to flood my canvas. Oh, and this is a 16 by 20 inch. 16 by 20 inch canvas. I'm going to flood it and I'll be right back. All right, I literally emptied out the whole cup. I was freaking out there thinking I wasn't gonna have enough. But luckily my Loli Veffy bottle had full turquoise in it. All right, so I'm going to do my nice U composition because it's one of my favorite compositions. And on this size of the canvas and the orientation it is in, that is going to be the best composition. And here we go with the Miami Dolphins colors. Yep. All right. Now, my goodness, that's blindingly bright. Because the base, I didn't have a lot and I kind of spread it thin, I am going to kind of squeeze a little extra heavier than normal with my paints, except for obviously the 24 karat gold and the Holbein, obviously. But I am going to squeeze heavier on the rest because I want to make sure there is enough paint for blowing out and enough base underneath for them to actually move. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I was hoping for a little bit more base color, but that's all I had left. I literally didn't have anything else because we used it all on the massive canvas that Lisa did, which by the way, had to dry here at my house. And then my parents came up to visit one day. So my mom took it home with her because Lisa lives like, I don't know, half hour or so from my mom. And my mom lives 2.5 hours to 3 hours away from me. So my mom took it home and it's been there since like, way before Christmas. And the other day I messaged Lisa, I'm like, hey, dude, are you going to pick up that painting from my mom's house? And she's like, I forgot all about it. So she sent an Uber to my mom's house to pick it up. She's like, I'm too busy. She's like, I'm going to send an Uber. I'm like, okay. So she literally sent an Uber, which was absolutely hilarious, to my mom's house to pick up the painting. And now it's at her house. So I don't know what she's doing with it. I don't know if she's going to resin that behemoth, but let's see. Let's pop these bubbles. All right, I'm gonna start here and work my way out. Let's go. I was doing so well until I got here and I mucked it up, and I even I was like, as I was blowing it, I was like, ugh. But okay, first off, oh my gosh, these colors are fabulous, and I'm so happy I put in the metallic cobalt blue by Artist Loft, because I mean, whoa. Okay, so here's my problem now. I don't have any more turquoise green. So I see a big pool of it over here, so I'm going to try and scrape that up. So what I want to do is I want to fix this part. And then I'm going to fix the, see that little oomph right there? That little, it's because there wasn't enough paint there. So when I tried to blow it out, there wasn't enough paint to make it move better or easier. So I'm just going to use my finger and bring them back. Oh my gosh, these colors. Wow. Like, if this isn't pop, vibrant, in your face, I don't know what is. Don't mind my hair. Okay, so how on earth am I going to fix? I don't like this. I want to make it, let me look at it first. See how there's this here? I want to do it here. So I'm just going to use this knife I have here and just do that. And then, oh gosh almighty, do that. And then add another layer just to kind of push it and push it. And now I'm gonna blow it. Oh gosh, don't get my lady parts in there. Okay, so I need my Thomas stool. Look, can you see him? This was Lucas's from when he was a baby, and I never got rid of it, and it is perfect for the things I need it to do. So now that I've done that, I need to fix this because it doesn't look natural, right? But first I'm gonna pop the air bubbles just here. That's it. And now I'm going to softly blow these edges so that it doesn't look so, what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word I'm looking for. Okay. And I got my apron in there. See that? But it only touched down here, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, Kanella. Okay. Let's see here. You see how much better that looks? And before you guys start yelling, use a straw, I don't like using straws. All right, so now I have to make sure that the edge matches the top. So I got to scrape off all this color that is here along the edge because it's not going to be matchy-matchy. And now I'm going to take some turquoise paint off the table here and just dab my finger and repatch that part. See? Always reusing the paint on my table. Yay, that's so much better. Now that, oh my goodness, this thing is insane. I knew when I started this first blow this way, that first blow I was like, oh gosh, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be stunning. And I really do think adding the metallic cobalt blue really made a huge difference in this piece because it really adds the darker version of the turquoise green and it really adds that contrast. Oh my gosh. I wonder what other color these would look good on a background. What other color? Tell me in the comments below. What color would these look good blown out on? Yellow maybe? Definitely. Oh, black. But black might make it muddy. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to stop yipper-yappering. I'm going to fix my edges. I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, everybody. Before we get to the close-up, don't forget to take your stick and scrape those drips. Look how satisfying that is. Scrape the drips, do all 4 sides, come back about 10 minutes later, and then do it again. I was really hoping that part would not go over the edge, but it did. But that's okay. But oh my goodness gracious, look at this thing. Put your sunglasses on, people, because this thing is ridiculously bright. I cannot even tell you. Wow. I'm still trying to think what color base this would look good on. What other color base this would look good on. I'm not even a fan of orange, but for some reason in this painting, it just looks absolutely stunning. Let's check it out with the flash on. All right, so the flash is on. Look at that. You gotta love the 24K, but then there's also the metallic cobalt blue. Look how pretty it is. And then somewhere hiding in here is the iridescent turquoise by TriArt. Oh my gosh. You see how the gold shimmers in the orange? It's almost like it's the orange that was the shimmery paint, but it's not. It's the gold. I love 24 karat gold. Oh my gosh, this painting, I can't stop looking at it. This is incredible. I don't even know where to look. Oh, I love it. I cannot wait for this to dry and get a top coat of resin. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. And there you have it, my friends. I would love to know what you think about this in the comments below. Lisa, if you're watching, what do you think, my friend? I think I did you proud with the colors. I just can't get over the rainbowness of it all. I'm trying to think, what color? What color? Ooh, what about lime green? Or, ooh, what about like a really bright yellow? Would it be too bright? There's turquoise blue, but that would be similar to turquoise green. We can't do orange because there's already orange in the colors. So what about yellow? Or what about reflex green? Is that what that is? Yes, reflex green. Oh, reflex rose. It's got to be like a neon of some sort, like a color that really, really pops. So let me know, yellow, green, or rose. I think yellow or green, only because there's already a lot of rose in this one from the magenta and the violet. So picture this now with a yellow background or a green background, or maybe I'll do both. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.